You already know who it is. It's your boy Quintero. Welcome to the NYL stream. It's the NYL Finals, brought to you by me, NYL. And today, guys, we will actually be talking about quite a few things. We'll be talking about potentially incoming prospects, things like that. And hopefully you guys enjoy, in one way or another, you guys enjoy this this video. Of course, if you are new, please subscribe, very much appreciated. Get into NYL, that's also very much appreciated. It really helps NYL grow a lot. And so, as you guys can see, we have the South Beach Palms taking on the basketball club X Factors, or as you guys know them, the X Factors. Guys, I don't know what that means, the whole Palms thing, but the X Factors, due to having a better record, are playing at home instead of the Palms, due to having a better regular season record. The Palms are rocking up with Russell Eastbrook, Slim Remy, Cam Lyons, RJ Brown, and Big Al. A pretty young lineup in one way or another, but the other team is about as long. He told me Springer was starting at the start of the season. Kyrie, I don't know what to tell you, but that's what they told me. They told me Springer was starting at the start of the season, so it's been like that for like the whole year. So anyway, here are the two starting lineups for both teams. You can see I'm gonna show you the uniforms both teams are rocking up with in the finals. The Palms uniform versus the X Factors uniform. Just to let you guys know. Yeah, you probably should, honestly. You're active than the other guy, but hey, that's not down to me, it's down to talent. Anyway, guys, we're hopping right into it. Hope you guys enjoy these finals, because it's going to be very fun to watch. Which team drafted Greg Anthony? Well, let's take a guess. I'm gonna say the Knicks. Sorry, guys, just getting kind of excited. So let's hop right into the pre-game show, and I'll kind of talk us through it. So here's the pre-game show. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Quintero. Are we gonna sim most of this? I'm commentating the whole thing. If I did it with the conference final stream, I would have done it like that. I would have simmed part of it and then commentated on the other part. But I should be commentating on most of this, unless we end up with like a few views or it's a blowout or anything. Then I'll probably switch it up. So you guys can see, the X Factors are arguably one of the best rebounding, assisting, stealing team. But then you look over here and they're averaging 14 steals as well. They're averaging more rebounds, less assists, less points. So who do you guys have? Do you have the Palms, led by Big Al, or do you have the X Factors, which are led by Jax Miles? No, that's fine, don't worry. If you gotta leave in 25 minutes, I'm still gonna commentate, so you should be able to watch the first half. As you know, the game's always gonna be on YouTube, so if you want, you can always watch it. You already know how it is, my man. Just wanted to let you know. This game's gonna be very tight. I believe the X Factors will have a bit of an advantage due to their amazing bench depth, but the Palms are playing spectacular basketball at the moment, and you can't really count them out, can you? Here we go. The NYL Finals. South Beach Palms take on Basketball Club X Factors. Here we go. You can see right there, it's the main man of the show. Jax Miles is known for torching teams on his own. There's the coach for the X Factors. There's Coach Italian, and you can see he's getting ready. While Big Al going through some shooting drills at the moment, but you can already see all eyes on Jax, all eyes on Big Al. Will we see anyone else today? There is the Freshman of the Year candidate in Cam Lyons. How will Lyons do here as we go through all the pre-game routines? So here's the commentator dude. His name is David. It's pretty cool, you know, Dave Aldrich. We only have 3 people watching the stream. It's kind of a shame. Some eyes are on Cam Lyons, the freshman looking to get his first ring in his first NYL season. But at this rate, who honestly knows? starting lineups for both games. Well, for the game. And it's Jax Miles on the ball. There's Black Panther. He'll be matching up against the #1 freshman, but he is the #2 freshman. How will he fare? First things first, guys, we need to go over here to options, to sliders, to everything. Just to show you guys, we're rocking with All-Star. I'm not in the game, no sides chosen. We're going to go to camera to make sure we get the correct angle. The NYL finals are about to tip off, and hopefully you guys enjoy. The Palms win the tip. They get it out to Slim Remy. Slim Remy on the ball. They get it inside to Big Al. What's Big Al going to do now? He drives on Springer. He's so much bigger than Springer. And you can see that it's going to be a tough night for Springer. Big Al misses the first 2 puts into the net. Springer does get the rebound the second time around. Gets it to Nick King Jr. Nick King Jr. to Pez. Pez could have pulled it. He chooses not to. Gets it out to Springer. Springer out to Black Panther in the corner. Panther drives. Gets it out to Jax. Jax to Springer. Springer to Pez. Pez inside to King Sr., who gets him in the air, and he goes up in the finger roll layup. First points of the NYL finals. And it's the green guys, the X Factors, who get the first points in the finals. Finished off by Nick King. Are you swimming at all? I'm not swimming, but damn, man. Here we go. Eastbrook taking up the ball now for the Palms. I wonder how the Palms are going to fare here with their new uniforms. Big Al with a double pump fake gets out of Slim Remy. Slim Remy to Eastbrook. Eastbrook to Brown. Brown out to Remy. Remy has some tight coverage on him. Big Al could have pulled it. Chooses not to. Gets it to Eastbrook. Eastbrook from the top. Misses. Black Panther the second grabs the board. Now, Panther currently covered by Cam Lyons. Lyons on the ball. Gets it out to Miles. Miles with a good fake shot. Double fake shot. He gets it out to Panther. Panther to Pez. Pez to Miles. Miles from 3. He misses. Big Al grabs the board. And now they're on the fast break. How are they going to do now? They get it to Eastbrook. Eastbrook crosses back. Here he goes. He gets it out to Slim Remy. Slim Remy on the ball at the moment. Gets it over to Eastbrook. Eastbrook, Remy. Remy, Big Al. Big Al should get it. Instead, he almost gets it stolen. And RJ Brown. Crazy contested. First points on the board for the Palms. And RJ Brown's been disappointing, to say the least, this season. Pulls off a Kobe-esque shot in Springer and Pez's face to get the first 2 points for the South Beach Palms here in Milwaukee. Miles currently taking up the ball. I'll sim through the second quarter until the end. I'll sim through the third quarter and then just commentate through the whole fourth quarter. I think that's going to be cool. Got the main man Kobe commentating in this game. Springer on the ball. He fades and it's blocked. Blocked by Big Al. Pez on the ball. Gets it up to Miles. Miles has to pull it. Crazy contested, and Miles almost made it. Instead, it gets pulled in by Big Al. Al to RJ Brown. Brown draws the foul. Misses it. But he gets to go to the line to shoot 2. RJ Brown is not doing the best this season, considered for the hype that he was given. Although he is close to averaging a double-double, which has helped the Palms a lot this season. He almost misses 2. Currently at 4. He almost missed a second free throw, but he's currently at 4 points for the game. All the points of the Palms have been coming through RJ Brown, and RJ Brown's looking to have a breakout game. Pez drives in. He draws the foul. He misses, but fouled by Eastbrook, and he's going to go to the line. Bruno Pez, first free throw. He nails it. He's averaging a bit more points than RJ, a bit less rebounds. But it's okay. The game's tied up at 4 now. Teams need to get going if they plan to score. You get inside of Remy. What is Slim Remy going to do? Gets it over to Big Al. Big Al from the top of the key. Should have converted. He doesn't. Gets it out to Springer. Springer on the ball. Crosses over a couple times. Gets it out to Miles. Miles to King Sr. King Sr. on the ball. Gets it out to Jax Miles. Miles to Pez. Pez inside to Black Panther the second. Panther, he gets a 3-second violation for being in the paint too long, which honestly is a shame for him. should have been watching his back, should have been being more conscious about the time that he was spending inside the paint. Anyway, Eastbrook out to Lyons. Lyons currently on the ball. Smothered at the moment. Remy on the ball. Could have gotten it picked off. He doesn't. Gets it out to Lyons. Lyons to Eastbrook. There's 9 seconds remaining there. They get it out to Slim Remy. Remy inside to Brown. Brown to Eastbrook. Eastbrook from 3. He misses. Pez grabs the rebound. They go on the fast break. They cut inside to Springer. Michael Springer with a solid finish at the rack. I think he ended up putting Big Al on a poster. No, he doesn't. Said he puts Cam Lyons on a poster. Big wingspan for the 6'11" big man, who in this league isn't exactly the biggest in size, but very good finish there for them. Springer gets the dunk, and now the X Factors lead by 2. Springer's been having an ish season, pretty efficient though, but the season's been pretty average. Remy on the ball. His friend Fat Remy, one of the best players in Italy, can Slim Remy deliver here in the NYL. He gets it out to him in 3. He misses. Pez grabs the board again. They're taking it up on the fast break. Pez pulls it from the top of the key. He misses. Slim Remy grabs the board. Can pass it up to Eastbrook. Chooses not to. Who currently on the ball. Gets it out Eastbrook now. Eastbrook in the corner out to Big Al. Big Al with 2 pump fakes. Gets it out to Cam Lyons. It's a reach-in foul for Nick King Sr. Is there subs? No subs just yet. I thought there was, but there hasn't been any yet. Lyons on the ball, gets it out to Slim Remy. There's 10 seconds remaining. What is Remy planning to do? He drives, he steps back, he pulls it, and he absolutely nails it. Slim Remy converts, currently 6-6. Honestly, kind of disappointing here in the quarter. Should have been a bit higher scoring. I guess not, though. Jax Miles from 3 almost converts. No one's made a 3 just yet so far in the game. RJ Brown currently taking it up. Gets it out to Slim Remy. Slim Remy could have pulled it. He chooses not to. Now he passes it over. Picked off by Pez. Pez taking it up. What's he going to do? He slams it home. An amazing finish. Here's the Under Armour replay. And Pez absolutely picked off the pass and jammed it home. Bruno Pez is looking to potentially get that Finals MVP. Eastbrook on the ball. Remy. He passes it over to Remy. Remy to Big Al. Big Al from the top of the key. And he says, you know what? I'm going to answer right back. He hits the jumper. Solid finish. Miles to King Sr. King Sr. to down to Black Panther in the post. Panther out to King Sr. King Sr. to Springer. Springer to Pez. Pez, he could have passed it to Panther, who was cutting. He chooses not to. He gets it out to Miles. Miles with 7 seconds remaining. To Panther. Panther to King Sr. King Sr. to Springer. Why is Springer pulling the 3? But he does. He misses. RJ Brown gets it. Now they could be on the fast break. RJ Brown says, no, we're going to take a bit of our time here. Gets it out to Cam Lyons. Lyons currently on the ball. Gets it over to Big Al. What's Big Al planning to do? So Slim Remy. Slim Remy pulls it. He misses. Pez grabs the board. He's currently taking it up on the fast break. King Sr. on the ball. What's he planning to do? Gets it over to Jax Miles. Jax Miles drives. Tries hitting him with the Euro step. Eastbrook flops, but the foul is called against him. Jax Miles goes to the line, converts the first free throw. He almost choked it away in the last series, but he's been doing well for his team. He misses the second free throw. I don't know what's been going on with him recently. He makes 1 from 2. Widen lines just pull that. Who knows? Jimmy Cook has been subbed in for Eastbrook. Eastbrook to Brown. Brown misses it from inside. Pez passes it over to Panther. Panther could pull it. He does. No, he doesn't. He got his man though. He passes it over to King Sr., who splashes the 3. Let's take a look at that on the replay camera just really quickly. So you can see right here, as Panther takes it up the court, he steps back, makes it look like he's shooting. Remy decides to go over. Lyons, I don't know where he went, and this gives Nick King just enough space to pull this 3, hitting it in the face of his defender. Crazy shot to be made there. Very well taken, and the X Factors extend their lead to 4. So as Cook takes it up now, he gets it out to Lyons. What does Lyons plan to do? He gets it out to Slim Remy to Brown. RJ Brown, what does RJ plan to do? He gets it over to Remy. Remy on the ball. Jimmy Cook. Cook with a nice bounce pass to Brown. Brown out to Lyons. Lyons to Big Al, who pulls the jumper and converts with ease. Big Al, currently the best player for the South Beach Palms, has hit his second shot of the day. He has 4 points on the night. But how are they going to be able to stop this team if they're just going to be pulling it from 3? This time it's Jack Smiles who now gets 4 points into the match. Lyons on the ball. Cook could have pulled it. Chooses not to. Instead he pulls that. I don't know why. But Springer gets the board. He's taking it up. Springer plan to do. He has Lyons and he has Panther in a way open, but he chooses not to. Pez on the ball. Pez to Springer. Hand off to Panther the second. Panther the second with a nice catch. Shoot, he should have pulled it. He doesn't. Instead, he gets a nice look inside and gets the assist to Bruno Pez. Bruno Pez converts inside. Black Panther's been facilitating it very well for his teammates so far tonight as the X Factors lead by 7 here in the NYL Finals. Big Al pulls it, misses it. Pez grabs the board. And honestly, they're just getting manhandled out here. Pez throws an alley, and it's a tip in this time. Tip in for Nick King. 3 for 3 shooting, 7 points so far on the night, and he's been the best player out there so far, in my opinion. Instead of Lyons. Lyons been absolutely doing nothing this game, and it's just been causing issues for his team. His team's just not been able to do well. Cook will be taking it. No, he doesn't. Gets it out to Brown. Brown to Slim Remy. Remy drives, and he pulls it. He misses. Panther with the board. Now they're taking it up on the fast break. What's Panther going to do? Oh, he's taking it. He's taking out RJ Brown here in an ISO. Instead, he passes it out to Springer. Springer on the ball. Gets it back out to Panther. Panther right away over to Nick King Sr. Sr. to Springer. Springer to Panther. Panther back over to King Sr., who gets it. And another trifecta for the X Factors, who've been absolutely making it rain. Woo-wee. It's been crazy. Timeout call for the Palms, and the Palms have just not been able to score. This game has been painful for the Palms fans everywhere, but now they're bringing on their subs. Could their best players do something now? Can Lyons do something now? Can Big Al do something now? Who knows? Remy out to Lyons. Lyons over to Cook in the corner. Why is he getting covered by a point guard? I don't know. Lyons gets it out to Cook. Cook inside to Al. Al to Lyons. Cook. Al. Lyons. Remy from 3. Misses. And it's a loose ball foul for Robert Benjamin Porter. Justin Bling draws the foul. And the X Factor now on the ball. They've made complete subs, so there's no one on the team that's repeating except for Pez. Now they got Rakeezy Smith taking up the point. That's a very rare sight to see. Gets out Jacobs. Jacobs currently on the ball. What does he plan to do? Bling to Pez. Pez! Very contested layup, but he's been able to convert a lot tonight. Bruno Pez with another shot made inside. Very wonderful to see. It is a 14-point game, and it looks like the X Factors are just running away with it. Lyons to Remy. Remy now currently getting covered. Instead, he gets picked off. Vince Jacobs drives, and he slams it. Vince Jacobs, take a bow, young man. We're not going to get that replay camera there, but we can just take a look at this play. Lyons passes it, but no. Remy passes it, but he gets picked off by Vince Jacobs, who absolutely takes off. And despite 2 really good athletes coming over to defend him, he just goes up and finishes hard at the rim. Vince Jacobs used to start for this team, doesn't anymore, but it doesn't matter as he's able to finish this team, well, not this team, this dunk, very, very well. Like I said, I'm simming the whole second quarter until the end, and then I'm gonna sim so we can do like halftime and take screenshots for halftime and things like that. But other than that, we're gonna sim second and third quarter basically because it's getting kind of late. Kind of want to play FIFA, you know. Life's hard, man. Cam Lyons on the ball though, gets it out to Jimmy Cook in the corner. Cook drives in, gets it out to Remy. Remy to Porter. Porter to Big Al. Big Al from the top of the key. Al nails the shot. They're showing us his playoff stats so far. He's averaging a double-double, but the efficiency's completely gone down in the playoffs. Because I'm pretty sure he's been taking shots. Smith to Pez. What's Pez going to do? The number 50 for the X Factors. Gets it out to Justin Bling. Bling to Jacobs. Jacobs to Smith. Bling out to Pez. 3 seconds remaining. What's Pez going to do? He's going to have to pull it. He's going to have to pull it. He does just that, and he nails it on the fadeaway. Bruno Pez. His average has gone down in the playoffs, but he's delivering here in the final. X Factors lead by, what is that, 16? I think so. Porter on the ball now. Jimmy Cook. What's he going to do? In a way he drives, but he doesn't. Remy gives it out to Lines. Lines to Al. Al to Remy. Remy back up to Cook. Cook to Porter. What's Porter going to do? He pulls it from 3. Incredibly contested, but a tip-in. 2 tip-ins for Big Al, and he's able to get on the second one. 2 offensive boards for him. Jacobs now on the post. Can he take on the freshman phenom in Cam Lines? He chooses not to shoot it. Instead, he passes it out to his teammates. There's 30+ seconds remaining in this half as they have to pull it now. They have to pull it now. They have to pull it, and it's Justin Bling. Crazy contest. How did he convert that? Oh my gosh. Let's take a look at this shot again. How did he do that? Time was winding down, and Pez just absolutely finds him with a skip pass. And my question is, how in the world did this shot even go in? There's literally microseconds going on, and Bling Bling Boy, as the fans here in Milwaukee call him, absolutely nails this shot. I'm trying to get a good screenshot angle. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. There we go. Oh my, guys, that was actually pretty crazy. 23 seconds remaining basically in the first half. Well, in the first quarter. Big Al misses the shot. Pez pulls in another board. I don't know how many boards he has already, but 31 points. They're absolutely crushing him. They're about to hit 20-point lead at the end of the first quarter. They're going to hold on to the last shot, though, the X Factors, it seems. Instead, Smith pulls up. He misses the floater. Al takes it up. He needs to pull it. He does just that, and he misses. End of the first quarter. The score here in Milwaukee is 31 to, I believe, 14. I don't know, but the X Factors are absolutely dominating. There it is, 31 to 14 so far. An absolute crazy night it's been so far for the X Factors. Now, right before we jump into the sim of the second quarter, first things first, it's very disappointing for the Palms. They've had a good season, but because they've just not were ready here in the conferences, they just seem very off right now. Let's take a look at the box score. Bruno Pez in only the first quarter, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. King and Miles both with 7. Bling with that crazy 3-pointer. Jacobs with 2. Springer with 2 and 4 boards. And that's about it. Panther with 2 rebounds and 2 assists. No shots just yet so far in the night. Big Al, though, with also really close to a double-double. A pretty good block at the beginning. But it seems losing the need to step it up if they plan to do it. Considering only 3 players have scored for them, they really need to step up the load if they plan to even come back into this game. Let's take a look now into... wait. Wait. Can I, like, pause game? Wait. That was awkward. Okay, just let me call for it. And now I think we can do simcast. No, yeah, there we go. So sorry about that. Let's take a look here as we sim. Would you guys want to watch just like the last 50 seconds? Yeah, fuck it. Last 8 seconds. It's a 25-point lead basically at the half. Oh my. Oh, well, I'm still in. Oh, oops. No. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, camera. Big Al from the corner. He misses. Brown on it. He pulls up. He loses it. Palms ball. 1 second remaining here. Wonder what they're gonna do. It's basically a catch and shoot situation. Are they gonna get out to Jimmy Cook? Who's gonna get it? To get it out of Remy. Remy pulls it. He makes it! At the buzzer here. Hopefully that gives him some momentum to get going in the second half. But what a shot that was by Slim Remy. We're gonna get that screenshot just real quickly. And that my friend, ended it. That my friend's gonna end the half. That right there's ending the half, yeah, for sure. The Palms are currently losing, and oh my, the Palms are gonna need a miracle here if they hope to even come back from this finals. Doesn't even look close at the moment. The X Factors look like they might have this title in the bag. Here the main man Dave talking on the sideline with the talent. They're just thinking, Italian, what are you doing here with your tactics? What is your main plan? The Italian's like, look, we're playing a very huge rotation of players. We're playing very well together, and honestly, this game's going as perfectly. Unless we have some sort of collapse in the second half, I highly doubt we're gonna lose this finals. So as you guys can see at the moment, here it is, the halftime show. So as you guys can obviously see, the Palms are getting manhandled out there by the X Factors. The X Factors, after losing their only other finals appearance, which was against the Cyclones when they were the Supreme, they're currently doing their best to potentially win their first NYL championship. Now, here's a couple highlights here in the first half, if any of y'all want to see them. A couple pretty crazy dunks. That layup was pretty clutch by Pez. And that three by Miles, I don't know how he made that. Remy with a good shot as well. And let's take a look right into the statistics. The Palms are getting absolutely destroyed, but it is Big Al with a double-double. Pez hasn't gotten a rebound since that first quarter, but he does have 15 points. And in basically every category, the X Factors are dominating, except for rebounds. You guys can see this game looks to be quite over, but who knows? In the NYL, anything can happen. I'm going to show you guys the stats at the half, just really quickly. Once we finish here, the halftime show, I already said what's going to happen. The Palms need to make a miraculous comeback if they even are to consider contesting to win this game. It's going to be very crazy to watch. Here we're going to watch some dudes do some pretty sick dunks. Oh, and there's the man of the hour, Bruno Pez. Let's take a look, though, into the box score. King Sr. with 11, Pez with 15. Miles still hasn't scored yet, but he does have 4 assists and a steal. 2 blocks for Carmelo Smith Jr., who's playing less minutes than Springer, has more points. Less rebounds, though, but he's doing pretty well for himself. Black Panther the second, facilitating is what he's been doing, and now he's able to finally contribute. In that second quarter, he dropped 7. That's very solid from him. And you can just see this team is so well-rounded that there really isn't a way to truly beat them unless you have a bench like that. Russell Eastbrook having a decent night. Lyons and Brown need to step it up. Slim Remy really needs to step it up. But Big Al's carrying the load for them right now. He's taken 19 shots already, just to show you how much this guy's having to work just to potentially be able to bring this title to South Beach. Now, here we go. Let's just jump in real quickly. Yeah, now we're going to be simming. We're going to sim to the end of the third quarter so we can jump in and get that screenshot of the end of the third quarter. Just to let you guys know how this game has been. Oh, I missed it. Whoops. I missed it, guys. We're just going to keep simming a little. I want to commentate the last 6 minutes of this game. As you guys can see, there's absolutely no way back. Pez and Miles both with 17 points right now. Black Panther with 14, 5, and 4. Smith with 13, 2, and 5 with 19 minutes. Hasn't even hit 20 minutes yet. While Springer is doing great on the boards and scoring. And you guys can just see this team is just absolutely manhandling them. They basically won the title. We just hand it over to them now. But I just want to jump in a little here in the last minutes, have some bit of fun. It's a shame, really. The Palms fought a lot to potentially reach this point, but unless they make the most miraculous comeback in NYL history, There's no way in hell they're gonna come back. The foul's called there though. RJ Brown converts, gets fouled in a decent layup there. I don't know why. But damn, it's crazy. Black Panther should be getting some improved tendencies, man. And the main reason is because, yeah, the finals are one game. But just to let you know, oh my God, RJ Brown misses the layup. That's very sad for him. He gets it out to Miles. Miles inside to King. King converts the layup, and with an offense like this, there's no way the Palms are going to come back. It's a shame, really, for the Palms. They should honestly just give in. They don't even have their starters on the court. That's how sad it's been for them so far. I don't know what to say. Eastbrook though from the corner, pulls up from three. He misses. He misses. The Palms need to improve a bit more on this offseason if they plan to potentially make the playoffs. Especially with rumors of the Cyclones going over to the Eastern Conference. It's going to be an issue for the Palms in years to come. Especially when Nick King Sr. is draining threes like that. There's no way they're going to come back. And somehow too, it has to be considered the largest choke job in not even NYL history, in sporting history, if the Palms somehow come back. It has to be the largest choke job in history. Jacobs, though, he pulls up. Was that a three? No, that was a two, but Jacobs is punching them. This whole team is firing on all cylinders, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. Gets it out to Brown. Brown gets it stolen by Panther. Panther drives in, and he slams it home. Black Panther, an amazing dunk there. Oh my, I can't believe 2K didn't give the replay. Let's take a look there into the play that Black Panther was able to do. Brown miscontrols the ball, puts it against Panther's head. Panther takes advantage, snatches it, and just uses his pure speed and agility to take it up, and he uses it to his full potential. Absolute soaring man here as the Palms keep losing more points here due to dumb errors, but an absolute flyer of a dunk there by Black Panther. I think the X Factors might be getting charged with rape. I guess I might just have to jump in and turn on the sliders for the Palms if they ever want to come back. But as you guys know, I'm not like that. I don't plan on doing that. Eastbrook with an open three, and he misses. The Palms are just not having anything go tonight, and that is just not what you want to see. Jacobs almost converts, it doesn't. Some bootleg dude named Stauskas gets the board. Stauskas, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Damn. Stauskas, what does he plan to do? He's going ISO on him. And he pulls it. He missed. Did not expect anything other than that. And it's a shame, really. Springer on the ball. What does Springer plan to do? He passes it out to Jacobs. Jacobs currently on the ball. Nick King Sr. Sr. to Panther. Panther to Springer in the corner. Springer to Jacobs. Jacobs to King. King to Miles. Miles to Panther. Panther to King. King with a double pump fake. Gets it out to Jacobs. Jacobs has to pull it. And he misses. Brown with the board. 4 minutes remaining. And the X Factors are absolutely crushing them. It's a 30-point lead for the X Factors, and it's just a shame. Really, the Palms have come this way. Oh, intercepted by Jax Miles. He grabs another steal, and Springer's taking it up. He misses it, and Brown gets the board. What does Brown plan to do? He gets it inside to Holmes. Holmes puts it up, almost gets blocked by Panther. He doesn't, though, and Panther saved, and well, Holmes now has to take it back up. Excuse me for that. Jacobs on the ball, gets it out to Panther. Panther slides it back to him. King Sr. gets it over to Jax. Jax to Jacobs. Jacobs to Panther. Panther to Springer! Oh, Lord! Michael Springer. Let's take a look at that play. Catches the pass from Panther. He's gonna he makes it look like he's gonna post up with Jahlil Okafor, and he just goes up for the slam and absolutely finish it. No one's stopping the X Factors today, and that's just a shame for any team, and it should be scary for years to come. With Finley, in a way, you can tell them they're on the decline, but if they bring in the right recruits, they might not be, and they might recover. But with Finley currently, quote, being on the decline, and the Cyclones may be going to another conference, do the X Factors have an assured road to the finals? Who knows? Holmes on the ball, out to Brown, Brown on the ball, into Holmes, Holmes to Stauskas, Stauskas hits him with a jab step, gets a screen by Okafor. They honestly need to get a foul, just looking at the stars. And why is Okafor pulling that? I don't know. Jacobs hauls in the board. And guys, this game is basically over. Can't tell me it's not, because it is. So obviously over. Jacobs on the ball. Gets it out to King Sr. King Sr. could have pulled it. He chooses not to. He currently has Stauskas on him. Gets it out to Miles. Miles from 3. He misses. Stauskas pulls in the board. Oof. Whoa, 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 whoa. I missed it. Well, it looks like Russell Eastbrook hit a shot. That's good for him. Anyway, Jacobs, what's he going to do? He gets it out to King Sr. King Sr. currently on the ball. He sees Panther. Panther should have pulled it. Chooses not to. Instead, he dribbles a bit. Gets it out to Jacobs in the corner. Jacobs to Miles. Miles out to Panther. Panther whips it over to King Sr., who gets it to Springer. Springer with the fade. He misses. And Okafor pulls it in. This game is basically over. We all know this. We just don't want to admit it. Holmes to Eastbrook. Eastbrook to Okafor. Okafor is going to pull it. He does. He misses. Jacobs grabs the board. And he's going to take it up nice and calm. Miles on the ball. Springer. Springer to King Sr. King Sr. sees the man potentially cutting, choosing not to get it to him. Springer on the ball. Gets it out to Miles. Miles. Out to King Sr. And it's picked off now by Russell Eastbrook. And that was a good play for Eastbrook. Gets it out to Okafor. Bangs around in the post. Chooses not to shoot. He gets it out to Eastbrook. Eastbrook to Holmes. Holmes, what does he plan to do? He gets it out to Brown. Brown to Eastbrook. Eastbrook to Okafor. Okafor shouldn't stay with it this long. Instead, he pulls a very hard shot. Misses. Panther grabs the board. And with basically 50 seconds remaining in the game, the X Factors have won the NYL championship. No other way to put it. Springer to Jacobs. Jacobs to Miles. Miles to King Sr. Just been a run of consecutive play. No fouls, no anything. And Miles drives in. He fades. And that right there, guys, is just what has been going on the whole night. That sums up the night. That play right there. A contested fadeaway. Just going in. That basically sums up the night. And it's just nothing else you can say. Congratulations to the X Factors in their first NYL title. And congrats to the main man Italian for allowing it to happen. He worked so hard on this team. Never gave up on them. And now they're celebrating the joy of a championship. But by the way, guys, if you hop on 2K for the next 10 minutes, you get 50% off on VC. So go ahead and do it. Holmes on the ball to Brown. What's Brown going to do? Who knows? He gets it out to Okafor. No time remaining. Basically, he gets blocked by Michael Springer. Michael Springer says, get that weak crap out. And now, the Jack Smiles taking it up the court. There's 3, 2, 1. The game's over, guys. And as you see the confetti fall, you see the players living in disbelief. You see Black Panther II and his teammates and Jack Smiles. The Miles family currently have an undefeated playoff record. Not an undefeated playoff record, they have an undefeated finals record in the NYL. Congratulations to them. Miles here celebrating You can see the looks of dismay on the many other players here. Black Panther, happy. His dad got a win. His dad didn't amount to anything in the NBA, NCAA, or anything. Can his son, Black Panther II, redeem him? Absolute crazy scenes here, guys. And I don't think anyone really was this happy as these boys. Congratulations to them. Springer runs in. You can see the happiness on two bros here as Jack Smiles gets the win here with Black Panther. They win the NYL Finals. We're going to go through here in the sequence. You can see the big three in Milwaukee getting it done. Does this mean the Bucks can win the NYL Finals? There's a history. I need to take a screenshot of that too. Pez getting in on none of the love for some reason, but honestly, I don't think he really minds it. It's been a crazy season for all these guys, and it's all come down to this. The X Factors are your NYL champions, and as they stand on their new logo, in their new uniforms, their new dynasty potentially is currently getting the first stepping blocks, the first building blocks, the first steps towards greatness. They win by 30 here at home, and you can just see Russell Eastbrook does not believe it. Here we're going to see a couple highlights, get a couple screenshots as well in a sec, but absolute travesty it seems to be for the Palms team, the Palms execs, everything. It just seems to be an absolute shame for them. Some crazy dunks, so just an amazing overall performance it was for the X Factors. And there's nothing you can really do about it. We had a couple good plays here and there for these guys, but the X Factors are taking home the NYL Championship as they bring the title home to Milwaukee. The Finals MVP looks to potentially be Jack Smiles, and here it is, guys, the NYL Finals. The game's finally over. Thank you guys so much for being on stream. I find it very much appreciated. Really helps us grow. Jack Smiles, almost with a basic double-double, 3 steals and a rebound, led the team in scoring, while also having Bruno Pez drop 17, almost a double-double. Senior and Panther both contributed to 16 points. Melo with the solid night, Springer with a monster double-double. And other than that, the team just performed amazing. RJ Brown had led his team. He actually delivered in this finals in a way. Just a shame that his team couldn't get it going in the end. RJ Brown and Big Al both with double-doubles. Eastbrook 3 assists away from a double-double. But other than that, Slim Remy choked and Cam Lyons both choked. But as you guys can all see right now, the Palms have to come back next season if they even hope to potentially win back a title, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I find it very much appreciative that you guys even hopped onto the stream. We're going to find out who your finals MVP was, and it was that man, Jack Smiles. Him and his brother Zion have both won finals MVPs in the NYL. And even though in 2K17 the games were a lot more high scoring, here we end this time in 2K18 we've had a more exciting league in my opinion as a whole, since more teams are competitive and we don't know who could make the finals and who could win. The Cyclones in preseason predicted to win the title. We saw the Barracudas play amazing this season. We witnessed the play of the Pitbulls in the regular season be absolutely horrible, but in the postseason sweep the Tigers who were to perform. We witnessed the two teams from last year's final not make it. We witnessed so many teams finish with crazy records. We witnessed 3 teams finish with 70+ wins. And then the 4th seed had the same record as the 1 seed in the other conference. As you guys can see right here, this league is very fun. It's starting to get incredibly competitive, and you can't really tell who is what anymore. Henry Chernoff finished the regular season with the most amount of points per game. Lil Pump finished the most rebounds. The most assists went to Dak King Jr. The most steals went to Randall Handel. The blocks per game went to Jarvis Griffin. And just to let you guys know, as you guys know, Randall Handel was the MVP. Jarvis Griffin was the Defensive Player of the Year. Cam Lyons did win Rookie of the Year. Let's take a look at the playoffs. Kiki Bubuwaski led the playoff statistics in points, although he only did play 2 games. Dak King did play 2 series completely, so his might be the most justifiable out of all these guys in one way or another, along with Dirk Steps and the Wingus, and that's about it, in my opinion. The rebounds department, McDollar had a crazy rebounding tournament here. He played 2 series, so that was pretty good for him. Mason Jones played 2 games, but he did finish off with a double-double in the playoffs, leading it in assists. That's pretty good for him. And steals per game, we do see Eastbrook and Big Al, that's Russell Eastbrook's brother, Russell Eastbrook. We see Big Al be up there in playoff steals, and Hoomst Akepe Udo played 2 games in the playoffs, and he averaged 4.5 blocks. Okay, that's cool. RJ Brown did average up here in the blocks, but your NYL champions, ladies and gentlemen, have been the NYL X Factors. Thank you so much for hopping onto the stream. Of course, I know you guys enjoyed it. Everyone in the comments has been telling me they enjoyed it. If you please enjoy this video, if you already watched it, or if you're gonna watch it in the future or anything like that, please guys, do me a favor, hit the like button, share this video with your friends, share NYL with your friends, as we're trying to expand this league so more people can join, more active people, and we could end up with one of the most competitive leagues in Player GM and potentially on Instagram. Thank you guys so much. I love you all, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Peace out. It's been Quintero. Have a safe night. Have a nice night. Bye.